In this tip of the week, I want to introduce the McGill 3 core exercises. These are considered to be among the healthiest core options for our spines. And the exercises include the curl up, the bird dog, and the side bridge. The curl up, with one leg bent and one leg straight, place the hands under the lower back, flex the spine to lift the shoulder blades off the ground, and create pressure on the hands by deliberately contracting the abs while keeping the elbows lifted off the ground, maintaining a long neck and the head looking straight up to the ceiling, just like the body line in the water. Imagine that someone is pulling a string through our head and spine, and this long line should be maintained throughout all of the following exercises. The bird dog. From a tabletop position, maintain a neutral spine throughout the entire movement. Simultaneously reach the arm forward and kick the leg back. Avoid excessive kicking and rounding of the lower back and shrugging of the shoulder to the ears. The side bridge. Now let's talk about 3 simple progressions. First, the setup. Keep the elbow right underneath the shoulder and the other shoulder in line with that one throughout the entire movement and maintain a neutral spine. Progression number 1. Both knees are bent and stacked on top of each other and pushing through the ground with the hips, obliques, and the shoulders. Progression 2. Extend the top leg and put even pressure from the top, bottom leg, and even through the hips and the obliques. Progression 3. Both legs are now extended. Keep the top leg over the bottom leg, and this is a little easier pressure on the hips. All of these exercises can be progressed and regressed based on the proficiency in the movement execution. My suggestion for you is to use all of these exercises as a base of your core work before you're advancing any further in your core training. Swimmers are just notorious for having crazy abs or core routines. At a certain point, this drives me insane because I see so many swimmers performing exercises that are not strong enough to complete, or that the exercise selections may be inflicting or be more damaging to the spine rather than helping our athletic performance. All these movements are often swim specific, and let me remind you that the main job of the core is to transfer energy to the upper and lower extremities. And I'm afraid that many swimming programs that are out there are progressing and expecting too much too soon, in which it increases the risk of injuries. I see so many coaches being creative, but be creative with stability as long as movements are controlled and stable and we don't need to worry too much. A good coach will have swimmers master all of these exercises and then build on top of them. And there are endless amounts of variations that can be done for all of 3 of these exercises, and I encourage you to go out there and experiment. Next week, we'll talk about how grip strength will affect our swimming and how we can get stronger in the weight room because of it. Thank you for watching.